This is Cowboy Jim with AAA Painting and Handyman Services. We're just walking into the home here that we had just completed for an interior painting project. Probably we'll see the other videos there where we had painted the ceilings and so forth. This is now the final look. We're just on the tail end of wrapping things up. Let's back up here a little bit. You'll be able to see the ceilings, the wall color. This color is actually called linen. Makes a nice presentation for selling a home, and pretty neutral color. Still gives a little illusion of space, but yet is a nice accent. And you can even see our fine detail in taking that triangle up there and making that look all nice. You'll see all our doors have been painted. Trim has been done. Everything's back together where it's supposed to be. We left that wall yellow per the customer request, and you can see the difference between the formerly yellow smoke damaged ceiling to what we have now. I have no idea what's up with that light fixture. That's the way we found it, and I'll have to ask him about that, but it looks a little weird. But we find strange things all the time. But again, you can see our detail. We talked about caulking around windows. You can probably see now that those are all nice and caulked and sealed, and a lot better than they were. Unfortunately, a little old paint on some of the actual vinyl window, but wasn't much we can do about that. But again, we just kind of go through. This is the big room here. This is that wall that we had formerly masked off, but the customer asked to leave that way just so. Unfortunately, the light's not working out real well for me here with good old camera phones, but I think you get the idea. That was an accent wall that was done or left behind, and the same thing with this guy here. We left that in an accent color. We're going to take a trip downstairs here real quick and walk down this. This wall was formerly burgundy, and it is now the same as before, and it is actually painted. It looks a little weird just with the light hitting it. Looks like it's a different color, but it's not. But well, kind of one of our pieces of specialty here that we did. And take a look at this basement floor. And again, I think you'll see in a former video that we were in the process of painting this. We used what's called a porch and floor enamel. And you can see how much nicer that looks on a basement floor. And this should hold up for years to come. Very washable, moppable. You can definitely sweep it and do all sorts of things as far as that goes. But again, we'll kind of give this view all the way around. And I know it gets a little dark back here because we forgot to turn on all the lights, but we'll kind of come back here and we're going to look at this basement bedroom. And this one here, we just decided to do the linen color all throughout. Customer's getting another venting system put in here, so that's why that's still there. But again, you can see the trim has all been freshly redone. Same thing with the window frames and all of that. Even painted the little access panel there. That's for the bathroom that goes into the next room. And again, all the trim has been done here. Head back into the laundry room area, and again, you can see what we've done here as far as the floor painting. Per the customer request, he wanted to leave this area in the original just plain concrete gray, just because this is generally a storage area that somebody that we buy in the home is probably going to use as storage, or maybe they'll decide to paint it. But we even brought the margin in just past the door so you can see it a little bit better. And of course, we got a couple of footprints there, but that's just from the dust and debris that's in the home. But again, we did a real nice job around the fireplace, or I should say wood stove area. Got that nice and clean and neat. And here we go back upstairs again. And even that front door, that looks a lot prettier than it was. It was really badly scuffed up and scarred. And you can see that the same way on the garage door. Into one of the second bedrooms once again. You can see all our clean cuts, ceiling lines. If we can get the camera lighting to cooperate, that'll work, but here we go. And new smoke detectors throughout the house. We put those in. We also had to put in some new outlets, which I'll show those in a minute, but here's our other bedroom. And again, you can see same deal with linen color in here. And we got the bifold doors all taken care of. Those were kind of a wreck. We've got those all taken care of. And our last room to look at here is heading into the master bedroom. And again, we can see in here we used a different color. Not sure if I showed this in a prior video, but this is what we call Killam Beige. It's a Sherwin-Williams color. And what's nice about it is it's a very trusted beige. It actually comes out truly as a beige, whereas all too often you try to pick a tan or a beige and it kind of becomes somewhat pink or salmon color because there's a fair amount of magenta that's used in the color makeup of a brown or a tan. But and you can see again all our doors, all our detail, nice, clean, no crooked lines going on in here or over paint on the ceiling or walls or anything like that. And again, this bathroom it's a pretty good wreck. He still has a cleaning service coming in to get the bathtub and so forth taken care of. It's one thing that we can do for you, but we do charge extra, and I think he's just got somebody else that's going to do it at probably a better price than what I would charge, because I'm not Molly Maids, and so our price for that is going to be a little bit more premium than a typical cleaning service. But again, this gives you again a very good view, a very thoroughly done interior paint from top to bottom, walls, doors, ceilings. Talked about some of those new outlets, so we put in some new outlets for them just because those had been previously painted over, and we've got about 9 of those guys that were put in. So this is Cowboy Jim, AAA Painting, signing off.